Hey, Cortavius here. Summon Rush is live for the Fusion, so I thought I'd come and take a look and see what we got. 2,050. That's low. And 3,200 for the full 15 fragments. 6-star speed glyph in there too. Dang. And a bunch of crazy stuff if you keep going. Actually, a bunch of crazy stuff if you keep going. 4 Lego books, 2 mythical books. They gone deep in this Summon Rush. And you get 40 per ancient instead of 20. And then 501 120 are the same, and don't pull primals unless you're crazy. So those numbers are low. So hold on, let me do some math. Hey, before we go on, click the link in the description right now, and you can get the great legendary poisoner, Narma, along with 3 epics. You get Anax, Mausoleum Mage, and the best epic in the game, Uugo, as you progress. All you have to do is follow 4 steps. Step 1, log out Play and Play on the PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid, complete the tutorial. And step 4, go to your inbox, Narma's there waiting. These 4 free champions will give you an insane head start in raid, so click on that link before it expires. Okay, math done. So you can get just the 5 fragments, and you have to get 5 fragments. If you're doing this fusion, you can't skip this. You have to at least get 5 fragments here and 15 in the champion chase, or get 15 here and 5 in the 15 in the Summon Rush here and 5 in the champ chase. Or you get 15 in both, and then you just blow off some other events if you don't want to do those. If you got plenty of champs to pull and shards. But for this one, I was planning to get the 5 and do the champ, because I can get Relic Keeper's Broadmouths, pull champs out of the portal and stuff, the fusions, fragments you got sitting there. But with double ancients, it's only 51 ancients to get the mini fragments, the 5, or 80 to get the full. It's only 4 sacreds to get the 5 fragments, and for 50% more, you get 3 times the fragments. It's a deal. I mean, seriously, for an extra 2 sacreds, you could have 15 fragments locked in. I've seen them do 6 just to get whatever you need out of here. So, I guess 6 to get the fragments you would need. So I guess 6 summons, 6 shards to get the 15 fragments. You could argue that's the same as 6 sacreds you might need on a normal one. But I think they've gone higher than that. I'm actually fine with that. I think I'm going to get the 15 fragments while I'm here and get my sacreds in. And if you have plenty of ancients, which I do on both my accounts, you could just pull 80 ancients and save your sacreds if ancients are more plentiful for you. Even void shards, 17 voids and 27 voids. Or mix and match here, right? You don't even need to use the sacreds. 27 voids is doable. So the question is, did they give us anything worth pulling? On the ancients, which you only have to pull 80, so that's 80, but they're only at least you get double the value. But progressives are crap on non-voids. Just recognize you have no 2 times, so you don't have a better chance to get a legendary. And you also have a crap chance to get these champs. But if you're pulling anyway, I think you're just burning the ancients in that case. You're just burning them so you don't have to use another shard type, because they're cheaper to use. And you have a shot at getting Duchess, Elva, Freya, some good champs in here. Epics are, okay, nothing exciting. So, but realistically, your odds of getting any of these are low. So just view it as I'm just going to use ancients as currency if you so choose. So 51 or 80 ancient. For voids, you have a better chance of getting a progressive. Once again, no 2 times, but if you do strike gold, you're close to mercy. It's a chance to get a better chance with progressives on void champ. And Siphi's fantastic. To this day, she's still fantastic. So if Siphi would be my runaway taker, I'd even want copies of her. Warlord's still pretty good. He's definitely been power crept by the mythicals, but he's still pretty good. He's still good. Raka's fun. She's a really good reviver, but I wouldn't take her over the first 2. Maneater's great epic. If you don't have an unkillable team, he helps get unkillable, and I'd put Maneater in if you don't have an unkillable team. So that's it for those guys, really. So, really good void champs, I'd say. So, and you only need to pull 27 voids to get the full 15 or 17 for not. So, at least on my account, I got plenty of ancients I can use. I got plenty of sacreds there too, so I could pull whatever I want. I'll probably take some against the chance at Siphi just to give it a shot. I might pull a few ancients just to have some fun and use some of those, and then round out with sacreds. On the free-to-play, where I do have plenty of shards as well, I think I'll take a few voids against Siphi just for I took a shot. I won't use all my voids, but I'll take some after her. And then I'll throw some ancients, and I got plenty of sacred. So on either account, I got the shards. So on both accounts, I'm at 25 fragments. I'm 25% of the way there for Ishiyama. So I'll get the 15 from the Summon Rush. That way, if if Champ Chase doesn't look compelling, I can only get, I just have to get the 5 fragments. I mean, honestly, if you chose to skip this thing, I'm not questioning that. I think this is a skippable champ. I don't think it's one you really need to go for. I just find for my main account, there's no point in me skipping. I have the energy, I have the shards, I have everything I need to get the guy. So I'll get him, throw him in the vault, and he may never see the light of day. On the free to play, the only damage champs I have are Ninja, who's not really built to do damage very well because he's more built for the HP burn, accuracy, and speed. So I just don't have enough damage stats on him. So even with Mikage, he's not clearing the faction easy for me. I have Genbo I could build, but he's an attack-based rare who's easy to kill. So I think when I get to even normal faction wars to beat stage 21, I haven't beat the faction yet. Genbo's squishy. So having this guy as an HP-based nuker, I think is helpful for the free-to-play on normal faction wars, and certainly will be hard. And then also I'll throw in there that he does take 5, 8, 12 books. The main probably won't ever book him because he probably never leaves the vault. But the free-to-play, you know, he does do the one attack enemy, ignores defense, ignores 50% of the defense if the target's under 2 more debuffs. He does that on being unbooked. And he does an AoE with the chance to land some debuffs unbooked. And he's an HP-based nuker who's hard to kill because he's going to be based off HP unbooked. So on the free-to-play, I don't think I book him. I just use him in faction wars as a guy who's harder to kill and can do some damage for me. I build him for damage. And yeah, his attacks are on 4 turns instead of 3, but I save 12 books. I don't see putting books into this guy, even though I'll get him on the free-to-play. I think he can help in the faction without the books. So I think that's my view of him. You know, if you choose to skip him, I can't blame you. I just think I have the resources and I have the energy, so I might as well add him to the 2 accounts, and then I got him. So I'm not calling it FOMO. I'm just calling him, I think he actually helped me on the free-to-play unbooked, and I think on the main, there's just no point in skipping because it's easy for me to do, so I'll just add him. I'm happy that I think the Summon Rush is pretty good value for these guys, that they could have made it worse. I think they gave us a decent Summon Rush, not great, but a decent Summon Rush that I'm happy with. So I'll go get the 15 fragments because I think the extra effort to get the 15 over the 5 for 3 times the fragments, it's worth the investments if you're doing the fusion. Anyway, that's it on this one. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.